Hey everybody, what's going on? Jake Andrews here. Blues rock guitar lessons coming at you. Today I am going to show you one of my all-time favorite instrumental songs, the masterpiece by the Allman Brothers, written by Dickey, released on their second album, Idlewild South, in 1970. This is one of Dickey's early compositions, and it really showcased how much the band was into jazz, improvisation at the time. It is in a minor key, as a lot of their earlier stuff was, as opposed to later stuff like Ramblin' Man and Jessica. Those were much more major songs, whereas all their earlier stuff is a lot bluesier, a lot darker, and a lot more improvisational. The original album version is the one we're going to learn today. The live version from the Fillmore East recordings, 1971, that is amazing too. It's almost twice as long as the original, but we are going to learn the original today, note for note, how Dickey played it. And the inspiration for the song is as legendary as the song itself. Elizabeth Reed was a name Dickey Betts saw on a gravestone in the graveyard in Macon, Georgia, where the band was living at the time. This was a hangout spot for the band, and they used to go up to the graveyard and do who knows what up there. But Elizabeth Reed was a Civil War era woman that had died and was buried there in this graveyard. Apparently he used this name to cloak the identity of the girl he actually wrote this song for, who was a girlfriend of his at the time. But anyways, this song has gone on to become one of their most classic instrumentals and one of the most amazing rock instrumentals from that era in general. Okay, so let's come in here. Let me show you exactly how to play it, and I will see you in there. All right, everybody, welcome into the lesson. We are in the key of A minor, A minor pentatonic, and really the scale variation that we're using is Dorian. Now, if you're not familiar with this, you can think of Dorian as just a slight variation of minor pentatonic. Hopefully you know your minor pentatonic scale, at least that first box pattern. And for the key of A, we would be right here. Okay, that's our home base pattern, minor pentatonic. Now Dorian is just a scale variation. We're adding 2 notes into the minor pentatonic. And that would hold true for all 5 of the patterns. So you should learn those 5 boxes, those 5 patterns, and then you can think of Dorian as a slight variation of those. So I'm not going to go through all of those. You can look those up online. We'll talk about those another time. But for this first box pattern, from a theory perspective, I am going to add in the 2 and then the 6 as well. Okay, so now the pattern is going to look like this. Right there, say I added that note, and then so that is A Dorian, and frankly a lot of the early Allman Brothers songs are played in Dorian. They're a lot more minor. When Dickey Betts kind of took over as band leader later on, he started playing a lot more in major pentatonic. But all of this early stuff, Elizabeth Reed, Whipping Post, Don't Want You No More, those first couple albums are so much more obviously minor. It's pretty amazing. So they used this scale variation Dorian a lot back then. All right, so we're in that key. Now, the intro, we're coming in on these chords, these chord shapes. We are in the key of A minor, but we start out on this shape here, which is a C major 7 shape, okay? And if you don't know this, this is a pretty awesome chord to know. It's kind of like our F shape. That would be a C right here with the F shape. However, when we play it with these fingers and then we add this note here, the major 7, that is a very important chord shape. That's a C major 7 right here. So if you haven't played it before, it's a little tricky to get into. You have to be up on your fingertips. And we're going to do that shape and then jump back here to just a 1 finger A minor 7. Come back here again. And then jump up to a B minor 7. We're not even getting the full, just those last 4 notes. So we're going. And that is the intro part, 3 rounds of it. Make sure you just strum those last 4 strings. Now, strictly speaking, we're not even really playing this as a C major 7. These are just notes in this Dorian scale. See? That would be that second box pattern Dorian. So, C major 7 is actually in the A Dorian scale. A Dorian, or A minor, is the relative minor to C major. So anyways, that is our intro part. And we play that for 3 rounds. Now if you like, you can include the open A string and let that drone out as a low root note. And then that is where the guitar melody begins. Now, Dickey is playing down here in our first box, and he's simply going. It's cool because Dwayne is doing the exact same notes, but he's playing it up in this second position on the triangle. So that's just a cool little variation. But the way Dickey played it was down here. And he's putting a nice little bit of vibrato there. Now he's going to answer it by doing this. Right there in that first box. Timing wise, ba 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 ba. So let's try this again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And now we start this part. See, that's that new note in the Dorian variation. Now instead of back to this note, we're going to actually bend into it from here. So a half step bend. And then go. Roll up to that second string. So this new piece. Slight bend. And either slide it or. Now I like to slide in. And that same space. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now we end it by going. Definitely slide into this note half step. And you can go. And we're reaching back here and getting that extra Dorian note. Re-slide into this note here on the 3rd string, 4th string, up to the 5th string. And this ending part on each verse is kind of choppy. Bop, 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 bop. Immediately repeat the verse. Let those ring out and breathe. And repeat this exactly. You'll notice on the playthrough I did some variations, like I slid. So feel free to throw in some of those variations. And in fact, on the 3rd round, I went ahead and did what Dwayne is doing. He plays up here and he hammers into. So he's playing in that 2nd box triangle, the same notes. You don't have to do it, you can stay down here. But I like throwing that variation in. And in fact, we get a slight bend. Just kind of slightly. See how I slid back and right back into that note. And that's where I'm throwing the harmony note in on that 3rd verse. 1st string. Up to the 2nd string. So that's a very cool harmony part that goes with and this goes. Now, that is where the ending part changes. It starts out the same, and this time I'm going to slide into that note rather than here. So I'm going to go. All on the 3rd string. Now, instead of ending there, it continues. Once again. Re-slide. Jump back and get these minor notes. And then where the 1st finger is back there, slide into that. Middle finger, and then pinky up here. That's the fingering I recommend. So this piece. And then finally repeats that. You can jump back to regular fingering. And that is where we go into that very cool diminished run. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. So let's play everything we have so far, starting with the intro chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. right, great job, guys. So here's our next section where we go into this diminished run and then we go into that alternate rhythm part, and it sounds like. And then the solo begins. All right, so let's break this section down. Okay, so coming out of that last run, we do this diminished run here. It's just a little passing lick. It's very cool. Now, if you don't know what diminished is, the diminished scale is, the pattern is just a step and a half. It has that very odd sound. Diminished chords, here are some examples. They're used as passing chords usually. We hardly would ever encounter a song where we're exclusively using diminished chords or diminished scales, especially in blues and rock music. But as far as a little passing chord, very cool chord. Now the thing is, the anomaly about diminished is that every note in the chord repeats every step and a half. So each one of those could be a substitute for any of the other ones. It's a very cool idea and concept. Now if I play the scale itself, as I showed you, every step and a half, that's not very practical. Now if I skip to the next string, it gives me this cool staircase pattern effect. Because of the tuning, the second string we need to jump over 2 frets and then back over 1 for the first string. So that is a pattern of the diminished scale. So very cool stuff. Good to know that, good to practice that as well. Now, for this song, we're just gonna jump onto the root note right here, first finger, and instead of going all the way across, I'm doing this kind of common pattern where I middle finger, third string, then I grab the second string here, and then jump over to the first string here. So it looks like which once again, that is a great little pattern and exercise to practice. You can play it all over the neck. On and on, it's a great little pattern to know, okay? But we are just doing it here. So once we get down here, we reverse directions. Come back to that note, and at that point, we've already switched over to the new lick. That's how it's going to go. Now, take note that this diminished part, the timing there, the phrasing, everything is slowed way down, out of time. And then we're back in time here. Okay, so going back to... That's how it's going to sound. That's how it goes. The moment you get back to this note, jump back into our first box position, and that is where our new lick starts. Now the lick looks like this. You can either use your pinky and ring finger, or you can use your ring finger and your middle finger, and that's usually how I play it. So I'm in this first box, minor pentatonic. However, with the addition of those Dorian notes, now I'm getting... And then I'm going to grab the root here, back out here, and then walk it back. Right there in the box. And it speeds up. And then I answer it by going... rolling up to that second string there, okay? Once again. Pause, repeat it. Take note of that phrasing. Da 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 da. So be aware of that, practice that. The notes speed up in certain places. Da 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 da. Pause. Now for a complete key change to the key of C, Dorian, just for this lick, repeat the exact same lick here at 8 and 11. However, he slightly changes it there. So just one note difference. Instead of, he goes back there to the fourth. And then answer it, same thing. Back to A and do the whole lick again. Okay, so that's that part. Now we go into that out of time, very cool sounding piece where we get these really odd notes. We get the flat 5 here. Flat 5 to the 5. And we go slide, do it again, but go up to the third string. Now the harmony that's being played is here on the first string. Same thing on the first and second string, same pattern. Okay, so once again. And once again, take note of the phrasing, the timing in the song. It has these pushes to it. Da 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 da. However, actually it's much slower than that. And finally, the grand finale, we do this run out here. We're on the 3rd string. We're starting out here, which is the 5th. And we're gonna walk this back like this. That's all on the 3rd string. You can either use your ring finger the entire time, or you could, but you need to get your 1st finger back here and grab that note right there that's in our Dorian or our minor scale. Finally, I'm using middle to pinky. So I'm on the 4th string and I'm ending on the root. And the big ending, we jump out here. Middle finger, this is the 5 chord in the key of A. This is going to be an E, and this variation, that is our so-called Hendrix chord. It's like Purple Haze. Middle, 1st, ring, and the pinky out front. Really, this is called a sharp 9 chord. E sharp 9. Technically, it's E dominant 7, and then sharp 9. So that whole last run. And then Dickey Betts' amazing solo begins right there. Okay, so I want to take it back to where we were doing and play through it from there. All right, here we go. All right, there you go, everybody. The amazing masterpiece by Dickey Betts in memory of Elizabeth Reed, Idlewild South, 1970. That is the album version. And if you are interested in learning the lead parts, Dickey's part, and then of course Dwayne's solo, let me know here in the comments. I'll probably be releasing that as a very short mini course, and I'll have that available on my website, www.bluesrockguitarlessons. I'll go into amazing detail showing you exactly how they played their leads on this song. And check out my other instructional courses at bluesrockguitarlessons.com. Please leave the video a like if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Leave me some comments and let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video lesson, my friends.